Hello, my name is Benjamin Z. Meller, and today I'm going to share a technique for new investors that if you're completely new to investing, you may not have heard of, and it will be a real estate investing technique called a subject to purchase. Basically, the way this works is you run some advertisements. You're going to take out some ads that say approximately something along the lines of behind on payments, stop foreclosure. You would want to, of course, go over your ad with a lawyer in whatever geographic region you're in to make sure that you're not violating any of the rules. But you would run ads, or you would otherwise find sellers that are behind on payments. And then at that point, the seller's in a situation where they need to sell or they're going to lose the property. They become much more motivated in these situations. From my own life, I can think of many examples where I've done these sorts of deals. One time I found a seller that had a property and was about 2 months behind on payments and had tried to sell the property, had listed it at full market value or maybe $10,000 over full market value, and had not found any buyer. And the seller was at the point where she had basically given up on doing anything with it. I was able to purchase that by just simply catching up the payments and agreeing to make the payments for the loan ongoing, where I didn't go to the bank, I didn't take out any financing. I just basically took the mortgage information and started sending the payments. And I did this for years, and then finally I sold the property actually and made a profit on it when I sold it. But that's an example of a subject to purchase. I one time also had a person give me a house where I still remember it. They were in a situation where they wanted to move, and they had actually received a loan, and they didn't want this house anymore. They wanted an apartment. They hadn't made payments on the loan for about 5 months, so it was about $4,000 behind. And they told me, look, you can just have the house. We don't want it anymore. Here are the keys. These sorts of things motivated sellers will do. And the nice thing about a subject to purchase is you don't have to actually go out to the bank. You don't have to. The financing's already right there for you to use. Now, technically, just for purposes of disclosure, the bank technically has the right to call the note due. But in all the deals I've done, I've never seen a bank do that. They put it into foreclosure, and then you can just reinstate the loan, and at that point, you're good to go. And that's a great technique for someone if you run into the right situation. So that's today's tip for the day. If you want to learn more, please contact me.